All right. So now we can start our session. Thank you so much for joining me today. I welcome you on my channel, Swetas English Lifestyle.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Ranjit Kumar Gupta. I'm basically from Bihar, but presently I'm living in Faridabad, which is near to Delhi. And when it comes to my education, I've done BTech in Electronics and Communication with 80% marks from WBUT University. Right.
Mhm.
And if you talk about my profession, like I'm working as a software engineer, software developer in one of MNC companies based in Noida. Right. So I'm working as a project manager. I'm just leading the team, which contains 20 members, and I'm working as a mentor as well, giving the training for the incoming persons as well. I'm monitoring their task and the status as well. So this is all about my snapshots. Who am I? And also, like I have just started my YouTube channel because my hobby is to interact with the people and understand their views, thoughts, and setting some ideas. That's why I'm just joined this platform as well, and just
Oh,
connect the people like you. Yeah.
great. Great to know, Ranjit sir. All right. So my name is Sweta and I'm from West Bengal. I have completed my graduation. I'm doing masters and I have a YouTube channel, Swetas English Lifestyle. I have been working. I began my journey to learn this language, started teaching at the same time while learning. So that is how it is going on and making videos on YouTube. And yes, this is all about me. Thank you so much.
Okay, so you belong to West Bengal. Which district in West Bengal?
Jalpaiguri.
Yeah. Okay, you from Jalpaiguri. Actually, I did BTech from Durgapur, which comes under WBUT, means West Bengal University of Technology. So I just did BTech from there. So I think I've been there for last 4 years for the
Mm-hmm.
education purposes. And
Okay.
I know very much, I know Bengali very much. Like I can speak, right?
Great.
Because I've been doing like hard work for learning this language. Actually, I was interested to learn because you know that since my basic, I was coming from Bihar, near to Darbhanga, right? It's my native, and which comes under Mithila. So the language of the Maithili is almost similar to Bengali. That's why I'm able to learn everything in Bengali as well.
Yes,
So,
exactly. In
so
Maithili language, people say chai chai, I think, right?
yes,
Ye
yes, yes,
करे
yes.
chai. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah. In Maithili, तुम क्या मतलब तू की करे छी? But in
Mm-hmm.
Bengali, তুমি কি করতেছো? I mean, কি করেছো? Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very similar.
Exactly.
That's I'm able to explore this language there. I love to
Okay.
like speak sometimes. Yeah. Actually, many of
Mm.
my friends like belong to Bengal and which is living here in Delhi. They're having own society and we get together sometimes in the weekend and enjoy this language as well. Right.
Oh,
It's
great.
very
Yes,
interesting. Yeah.
very interesting. Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Great, great. I got to know Maithili language from Maithili.
Oh yeah, Maithili Thakur. Yes. She
Maithili
became
Thakur.
MLA in Bihar, right?
Yes.
She became MLA.
So
So it's so
I
famous.
watch her, so that's why I got to
She's
know
good
this
singer. Yeah.
language. Mm.
Exactly. Yeah.
She's
She's very
performing
nice
well.
person also as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me
I
something
really like.
about your. Yes, Sweta, can you tell me something about your English journey? Like since how long you have been in this learning process? Because you know that the learning is not the ending; it's a process. Like
Yeah.
we can, yeah. Actually, we have to maintain the continuity for like enhance our fluency as well. So,
Mm.
so can you please tell me like since how long you have been in this journey, and you
Mm-hmm.
are also teaching English, so it's nice to know. So yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, okay, sure. Why not? I would love to share. So it's been like 2 years on YouTube. Okay, and before that also I was learning by myself. I didn't know video call or I didn't know this type of conversations or I was not able to communicate with people that time because I didn't know how to do it, right? So before 2 years I was learning self practice. I was doing on and off. I was not that consistent because I didn't know that like how to do and what to do. But I was doing self practice a lot before YouTube when I was in college. So my college time, I was learning this language by myself with using some online platform, I would say, and talking to myself in front of camera. So that is how I began. So I would say it's more than 3 years completed. But that time I was not consistent before YouTube. But after coming on YouTube, I would say it's 1.5 years completely. I am active and constant practice that I'm doing, I would say. So it's completed 2 years on YouTube.
Okay, so that's nice to know about you. I think you are a teacher. Like, so you are giving like tuition or something like that on online or offline. What do you prefer?
I provide one-on-one sessions on online, and also I take sessions or like I teach at institute in my rural area.
Okay, okay. So you have both experiences, online and offline, both. Okay, that's nice. Like you are nice. Like you're hardworking person. Like you're in both process, like learning and proceeding your thoughts as well.
Mhm.
So, like, can we discuss in one topic?
Yeah.
A very small topic. So the today's topic would be like, what do you prefer, hard working or smart working?
Mhm.
What do you think about this?
Exactly. So, like, I feel both is needed. Hard working is also needed, and smart work is also needed. I feel. I just only don't think about smart work because smart work sometimes it gives us, shortcut way, and shortcut way I don't like. I like to do long term, or I love the process, and process is not like for overnight. It takes years. So that is how hardworking needs time, and we like put effort. And hardworking is needed, of course, for anything. Smart work is only not enough, but hard work is also needed. So we need to understand where we need to use our smart work and where we need to do hard work. So I believe in both. I am in both sides.
No, actually, you know that in the case of hard work, like hard work is the work which is done by the worker. You know that the person who is working in the manufacturing field, is working in any factories, the work is working in any building or construction line. So these people are hard working. Like you can say the laborer, right? So
Yeah, but
the
for
definition of the hard work
students
is
also, and for any learner or anything, hardworking is always there, I believe. Hardworking is not for physical, you didn't mention for that physical hard work, right? But hardworking is for anything, I would say. If you are constantly practicing for certain things, so it means we are putting
uh,
effort and doing
so,
hard
so,
work.
so
Exactly.
actually, yes, yes, totally agree with you. Actually, you mean the hard work is the work which is also connected with the mind, right? But yes,
Yes.
in case of,
And
yeah,
also
in case of
constant effort is hard work for me, I believe.
the constant
Because
effort, yes,
constant
constant or
effort is
repetitive
the
effort.
hmm.
Constant or repetitive effort is doing to complete any task is called the hard work, but it takes much more time, right? But you know that in recent scenario, like in modern era, like the technology has plays all like important role as the laborer has done before, right? So you can take an example of JCB, right? Actually the man had made that machines so that they can work in a minutes, in an hours, so that is 2 or 3 people can do in whole days, right?
Hmm.
So yes, the people were doing with all their efforts to perform any task. It was a longer process, you know that it takes long time. Actually they were focusing on efforts more than technique, right? So the technique is the thing. When you use the technique with your works is called a smart work, right?
Mhm.
But if you are not using your technique, but you are doing the same thing manually means the man by man's effort, you are doing anything. Maybe any digging the pond is also a work, right? If human efforts can do it, then it is called as hard working. What we are doing the same thing by using JCB or other equipments, right? Within a half and 2 hours, that dig can be digged, right? So that pond can be digged. Sorry. So you know that this is called as smart working. So actually, in the case of hard working, it like the human efforts has been involved with a repetitive manner. right?
Mm.
But they are just working for a longer time for doing good tasks, right? Which requires physical like involvement or consistency. So this is called the hard working. But in the case of smart working, I must say, some points needs to be noted in the case of smart working is like if we are, as already mentioned, that you are doing work, but if you add the techniques to complete this task is called the smart working. It also like save your works and your save your hours, save your times or efforts as well. And also you can prioritize your task by using your brain, because you know that in any company or any organization you have to complete multiple tasks, right? So you have to complete one, two, three, four, five tasks. Then you have to prioritize the task, not only
Yeah.
just start from the serial number, right?
Mhm.
So how do you prioritize the task? By making your efforts, knowledge, skills, and your mindset. Then only you can
Mhm.
complete your task within the time. If suppose
Yeah, you're right.
you are, suppose you are very young, and if you are if you want to innovate any machines or something like that, right? So if
Mm.
you are going to rebuild it, you have to think very wisely, like from where I need to start, which steps needs to be taken initially, how to prioritize the work. So today's area eras is like today's like scenarios is like this, because of the era is changing. So that's why my question was, because you are a very dynamic person. That's why I'm asking this question: smart work or hard work? So I think you got my point, right?
Exactly.
So
Mhm.
yeah,
I
go ahead.
feel that I do both things, smart work and hard work, both things. Because when we are putting effort, energy, and time, it means it is hard work for me. Because if you are constantly practicing for 2 years, 3 years, based on English learning or YouTube channel, working, you're disciplined towards it. Means hard work we need to put anyhow. Whether you're getting shortcut way or smart way, you can do a lot of things. I feel personally for myself that I do a lot of things in a smart way, but ultimately I need to put effort, right? So the thing that I want to say here, like we have been using social media and we are learning. Of course, for learning, we are using in a smart way, and also we are getting in a shortcut way, I would say. But ultimately, if you are
No, 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 no,
speaking,
no. A smart way is not shortcut. A smart way is not the shortcut. Actually, a smart way is to prioritize your work. And you have the
it is
capability
also
to choose the tool. Which tool we are using? Yes, you recently told me that for learning English or for like making your speaking fluent, you have to do hard work, right? Daily wise. But if
yeah.
if you try any tools to learning it, maybe nowadays AI tools, like they will give you the guide, and just you
Yes,
use their techniques to understand
they will.
or learn,
Yes, I would like to say
so,
something about
so
it. They
you
will
can learn
give you
faster.
the Yes, they will give you the guidance and they will give you all the techniques. You will get the all the resources. Ultimately, eventually, you need to work on that. You are speaking
Yes,
here. So that is
yes.
we need to do. You can get anything. So my sense is like I'm saying in a shortcut way because if we are getting a lot of resources, so we can easily use in a shortcut manner means a long term we are not learning for that. We are not taking a lot of time to invest our time or effort, but we are getting the answer, the solution which we need. But for keeping yourself updated, you need to work, you need to show yourself. Speaking means also hardworking. Now I'm speaking hours and hours. So can I rely on only ChatGPT or any AI application? Even I can rely on that, but for that also I need to speak. Speaking is for myself hardworking because hours and hours you are going to practice with AI. So
Okay.
there also you are
Uh,
putting effort, right?
yeah, yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I'm also want to mention one thing. Yes, your speaking is right, but effective speaking is very important, right? If you are speaking here to there, going there, this is the word of English. But if you are using like appropriate word for making a structure, or this structure would be in effective way, right? And you know that like in a speaking process, we can make our speaking journey more effective when we have some good words. If you are using good words in our sentence, that sentence would be more effective, which actually requires in the professional meetings, right?
Mm.
So you are in your way, you are right. What I'm trying to say, like smart or hard work is just you have to use some techniques, right? For doing the thing smart. Nowadays, many like gadgets has been made, right?
Mm.
So for saving our times, we are using that gadget. So what we are doing is we are doing the same thing, but we use in different way by using that technique, right? So they
Mm.
makes our work like smarter. That's why we can say that
Yeah.
smart work. Only we have to do a smart work, not we are like striving through the hard work. Yes, hard work is means nowadays hard work is consistency. If you are doing it and you are like consistent, and you are following the process or the method in a good way, then only you are the smart one, right?
Mm.
So
Even
so
right
I
now,
just wanted to say.
I remember one thing that is not for English language, because in every activity we can talk about hard work and smart work, right? One thing I remember, that being a villager, I would say, when we are staying in village, so we are doing hard work then smart work. We say, and people also, I think they understand what I'm saying here, that some people are using, or those who live in city or whatever, I would say, like those who want to do in a smart manner. For example, cooking method, there is some gadget tools to make chapati, right? But we are here doing from our hands, like cleaning, clothes from my hands or from our hands, we are doing in rural area. Or some people are doing, they are using machine like washing machine, and some tools or machine that they are using, they are doing this way, and it is, we can say, also a smart work. But also the way we are also doing, like some villagers, that's how they do, like cleaning from their hands, and that is also important, I would say. So I believe like smart work we can do, or we can get easily, or time we can save and everything. But in hard work also we can get a lot of things, like exploring, you are doing by yourself. So doing it by ourselves, it is really important, like cleaning or washing, or we can do in a shortcut way or in a smart manner with the help of some machines or some gadgets or tools. But when we are doing from our hands, that is also important, that is also great. Like when I don't use for chapati any machine in a shortcut manner, or I would say smart work. So that is also really great for me. From my hands, I'm doing a lot of hard work to make the chapati, and also not in oven, or I would say, chulha we use in village. So that is also interesting. So that is, people can say that, oh, you are
Okay.
where I
So,
think, right?
yes,
But
yes, right, right.
everybody
So
has
I'm just
own.
giving you one example. Like previously, we used to see cinema or any serial in our TV. So that time, that television was simple television, but now it is smart TV. Why?
Hmm.
Why? Because it became multitasking. Like in TV, we can watch many things from different sources. Like we need to connect the internet, and we can go to the YouTube, like other OTT platform like Hotstar, kind of Netflix, JioStar, kind of. So
Hmm.
so like multitasking as things can be done, and simultaneously we can use. Right. That's
I
why
would
it became
say
a smart
one more
TV.
thing. I would say one more thing. Okay. Now
Yeah.
the generation is evolving, everything is changing, society
Yeah.
is developing, and we are now improving a lot of things. Right.
Mm.
Okay. One thing I believe that also, like TB, as you given an example. I can also give you one example, that is like lift. Okay. Now people are using, or they are used to use lift to go up and
Exactly.
down, whatever,
Yes,
right? But
yes, yeah.
still, many people are there who want to work. They want to do hard work because for their body, for their health. So it depends on person to person, or of course, technology and improvement and evolving is there. But how we want to perceive our life, it depends on person to person. For me, like I
Yes,
would
correct.
do walking process, because for my body, I need running or walking, right? So that
Mm.
I would do that way. For chapati
Right.
making, I will do from my hands. For eating, I will
Mm. So,
eat from my hands. So it is
okay.
also for many people hard working. By
Mm.
eating your hands, from your hands you are eating. So that is also hard work for many people. It can be. But for me, it is great for me. I would love to have food from my hands. I would love to cook from my hands. not with machine. Even for grinder, I would say many people like to use grinder,
Right,
not
right, right. You're right.
yoga,
But you know that like a smart
Many people
work is
use
like how to do a smart work. First of all, we have to think on it. So before doing a smart work, we have to make a disciplined routine, right? So initially, you have to follow that routine, right? If you are doing anything in a like good manner, right? That means like you are following the routine, following the rules, and that person can do the thing in a smart way. So initially, if you are wake up early in the morning, if you are going on a walk or doing some exercise, so this part has been completed in the morning by you, right? Then after you had breakfast, sorry, you had a bath, then you have to do breakfast. Then you have to go to office after getting ready. So this is the part of the routine any professional or any like a school or college student is following. So you are right in your way, but if just you suppose my office is in 21st floor, right?
Mhm.
21st floor in Noida.
Mhm.
How would I go by foot? Just to think on
Yeah,
it.
you're right. It depends on
So that
situation. It
time,
depends
like
on person
we need to,
perspective.
yeah, we need to use lift
It
for saving
depends
our
on the
time. So
situation.
this is the smart way. We need to go by using lift and doing our
Yes.
work because we have only 8 hours to perform all these tasks. A, B, C, D. We have to just complete A, B, C, D tasks. Then we have to have a meeting with our clients, have meeting with our internal teams. Then in the evening we have to take the status, how much work has been done today. Then after
Mhm.
these status meeting, outcome of this status meeting, we have to inform to our directors. So many things has to be done within this time. So we have to prioritize our work in a smart way. That's why I'm asking that the smart working is very important. Yes, you're right in your way that consistency
Important.
and
I am not
human
denying
efforts
or yes.
is very important.
I am completely agree with that. Smart work is important, of course, but sometimes we want to do also hard work. That is, I'm saying here, both is needed.
Yes.
Sometimes it
A
depends
smart,
on
yeah,
situation
hard
and
work is
person and
yes.
place.
Hard work is what? What is hard work in this scenario? Like you have to complete your work within the
Mm.
time by giving your all your efforts. Maybe you have to connect with your clients, connect with your counterparts, connect with your you have to improve the skills of your within the team. So all efforts you need to do within this time has to complete the work on time is called the hard work. Definitely, this is the hard work, right?
Mm.
Because we ultimately we have to complete our tasks, right? So we have to just complete anyhow. So if you are making all your efforts to complete this task is called the hard work. So you have to do it because there is no other chance, no other way. You have to do it. So this is called hard work to complete the work. But how to do the work? The way we are following is the smart way. That is called the
Mm.
smart way. So you have to
Exactly.
do the both thing in the same way and at the
Yes.
same time,
Both things. As I told you,
right?
both things
Yes,
I would
yes.
love to do.
Yes,
Yes.
I
So
appreciate
I
the
would
person
love
who are
to.
doing the hard work. But yes, the effort and technique needs to be used on that work is called the smart.
Yes. So as I can see that you are really into hard work and smart work topic, I would love to know people can learn from you a lot that how do you do smart work? How do you do hard work in your life? Basically, you can share with me anything that you would like to share so that people can learn from you. I think you are great speaker on hard work and smart work in this topic, so people can definitely learn you from
Yeah.
this topic about it. So please share something about it. Yes. What is your hard work and smart work in your daily life?
So thank you. Actually, I need to go somewhere else. I already told you. Like so, I can like summarize this topic right now, and we can discuss in the next session. Right.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
We
you.
had, yes, we had still 10 minutes, so I thought of asking you. Yes, we have already completed this session. So thank you so much for joining me today. And it's a nice topic, hard work and smart work. And as you said in a great manner, people will definitely understand a lot of things about hard work and smart work.
Yeah.
And yes, a great points that we highlighted. Thank you so much for joining me today. And yes, have a great night. Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you, Sweta. Have a great night. Thank you. Bye bye.